Evening folks, and welcome to this demonstration of my Casio CA-53 calculator watch. So this is a brand new watch, although it's a very old design. I think it dates back to about 1984, and it's a bit of a classic Casio design. This wasn't their first calculator watch. Some of the earlier ones, the C80 I think was the first one, and it had three rows of four, and it had more buttons at the side for operating the functions. But the CA-53 was the first with the 4x4 grid on the front and just a couple of buttons on the side, and those functions are operated by this extra column of buttons here. So here you've got the main time mode, and if you press this button up here, it'll show you the date. So it's actually the 17th of July 2017. I think that's the year, and then that's the month and date, and it works out the day from the year, month and date that you program in. And then you've got the calculator mode, of course, and it's got an 8-digit calculator, and it's got the basic four functions, four arithmetic functions: add, subtract, divide and multiply. It has got decimal point, and so let's just do a quick calculator: +1, and of course an equals button, and then you press the mode button to cancel and go start a new calculation. And then whenever you've used one of these modes, when you press the mode button again, it goes back to main time mode, so I'll have to keep going through and back to main time mode. So that was main time mode, calculator mode, and then the alarm mode. And you'll see these little bits of writing here. That tells you what some of these other buttons do in other modes. So this number 4 button here turns the alarm on and off, and then here it says SIG on off, and then a little arrow pointing upwards actually means it's the button above. That turns the hourly chime on and off, and you can see the little indicator going on and off there. So that's the alarm mode, just the one alarm. Going back to the main mode again. It's got a dual time mode, which can be set independently, and finally it's got a stopwatch mode. And again, some of the buttons on the front are used, so that bottom right plus button there starts and stops it. Bottom left is the lap reset button, and then when it's showing this hundredths of seconds, seconds and minutes, but if you press this button, this one here, that's showing the stopwatch hours. So you can see how many, you can time things up to hours as well. Just reset that. And then the final feature about it, it hasn't got a light by the way, so the final feature about it is how you set it. And if you hold the set button and then press the mode button again, you can actually type in the time. So I say, okay, it's 09, so I set it back a minute, 49, and then I'll leave the date as it is. And you can either just type it again or just keep pressing the mode button until you're there, and then just press the set button again to come out of the setting mode. So that's it, the Casio CA-53. It's usefully waterproof, so you can go swimming or have a shower in it or whatever, but you probably don't want to use it as a dive computer. And yes, brand new watch. I think they're about, I paid £22 for this. It was on special offer, but it's a lovely bit of retro design, and genuinely useful. If you can't find the calculator on your computer, you can always just use the one on your wrist. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheerio.